I'm alive. Sorry. I'm a little late by a couple minutes. I thought I had a lot more time to eat than I thought I did, but I made sure that I ate. Um, I'll go ahead and do the promotion stuff real quick. I'm a little late by shush. Promote. 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 And then I'm gonna let my mom know. Minimize. Bring up OBS. Bring up the game. If I seem a little off today, it's cause I am. It's, um, yesterday was really rough for me. I don't really want to get into it cause, my brain is not particularly being nice to me, and if I talk about it, I'm gonna cry again. But we're gonna play. We're gonna not think about it. God damn it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna pretend that everything's like perfectly fine and dandy either. But I genuinely don't want to talk about it. I don't want to cry again. Hi, Ma. Where's trying to memorize like the general shapes and like colors and stuff of what I gotta look for, because that's what I tend to do with games like these to make it easier for myself. I just gotta memorize the shapes and the colors. It's really easy when you really think about it. But then it also gets distracting because like this looks like a clickable thing, but it's not what I need. This is not. I don't know why I keep looking at this because it's not what I need. This would be okay. Oh, this is what I need because it's this, right? Oh. Oh, it's now 1-to-1. Shit. Well, that throws off my thing. This would be that. Let's see. That's this. Then I need like this leather looking thing. This screw looking thing. I feel like they're probably like somewhere around here. But I'm probably wrong. There's the screw. Because I feel like the leather thing is probably like. Would it be here? Because like it's definitely blending into something. Because this game likes to do that. It likes to be. Yeah, it was blended in the shadows there. There we go. We got a corkscrew. With a crucified bear at the top for some reason. What did I need that for? It's the only thing I got. Oh yeah, the chain room, because that's just how it looked. Corkscrew per head. there's the bear. That's what we need to work. Or have we not gotten here yet? Oh, we just got one. Stable. Can we pull the rug up? Because this looks like a thing. Oh, wait. Oh, here. Yeah. I remember now. And then we use,
Ugh, what a smell.
Then we take, like, the smelling salt liquid thing. And then we take it to our sister and wake her up. Oh, God. The magical heterochromia bear. Oh, what a surprise! It's not so much
sister.
of a good person
She's in
after
league with the
all,
beast.
because the bear's innocent.
Don't let them touch my future wife.
Whole Beauty and the Beast bullshit.
I won't let you ruin my plans.
Thanks. Yeah. We're getting possessed Gaston over this bitch.
Oh, my head. I must have fainted. Edward, he tried to kill us. The bear. Why is it protecting me? It makes no sense.
Well, that's kind of a skill issue.
The pole chandelier caught on fire. I have to put it out before it spreads.
Well, how? So we're gonna rush all the way back to, like, get the water. Wouldn't that just waste more time? Why couldn't we have just, like, bent over the bridge? That would have been much quicker, right?
Just in time.
We must have been poking it.
My God, the poor thing's still alive.
We can use that for this. You are a bunch of bullshit, is what you are. I think I got the fairy in this one. Is there a fairy in this one? If we did, we probably already got it. Oh. I didn't even see that one. L'Oreal, the jester, patroness of laughter. Gotta go lay down. Love you too, Ma. The Pretender. Blah, blah, blah. We just keep recording this. Jeez, we'll put it back on. There's no actions available anywhere. Let's retrace our steps a little. Oh, we can't even go here anymore. I guess that explains that, it tells us we got nothing to do here. Oh, this is new. Always good to have a spool of thread and needle. No need to feel like we're here. Strings are tied to it. It would be easier to cut them than to get the knots loose. My dear Baroness, there is no doubt that your son's affection for that miserable village girl will bring disgrace to our family. I agree that we cannot ignore this, especially after he gave her his grandmother's ring. This situation is unacceptable and must be stopped at once. Yours sincerely. We got the needle. Needle and thread. We need like all of the bug stuff for this. There's a fairy. The jack is pinned to the floor by the table. I'll have to find a way to hang the table back if we want to free the jack. So that's what the chain is for? Oops. Ow. Oh, I see. The chains would have been too big for what I was trying to do. The crank is missing. Send the cat after him? There's a crank hanging from the branch, but I can't reach it. Send the kitty after it again? Doesn't seem to work. Well, go fuck yourself. The jewel pawn. Give me that. Needle and thread. What do we need that for? Kind of elaborate contraption does this game want me to make? Oh, it wants me to do another host. Okay. So now we can focus on getting like all these jewels that I kept seeing. This. And then this. Two more. One has the blue gem. The other is this thing. Here we go. Oh, we had to make the last butterfly? That's actually good. We got an achievement though, so that's nice. Okay. So get the beetle down. I can't believe it switched them. Okay. And then switch those. So this is correct. We don't have to touch this anymore. Probably focus on this. Okay. So all we gotta do is worry about green. This, then this. I liked how all the colors kind of like came together in all of them. That was actually kind of cool. Can we use the butterfly net for this? Why couldn't we just send the cat up there? That makes no sense.
Now I can free the jack.
And we'll probably need the jack to help the bear. Yep. Want to touch those with your hand. Place that can be active. Oh, we can bend this. Then we can use the gloves to touch the shards, blah, blah, blah. Thing stuff, thing. Oh, it'll take a while.
What are you? What strange eyes you have.
You aren't wearing a necklace. Don't give me that
Badly
shit.
hurt. Unfortunately, I don't know how to heal animals. But I might know someone who does.
The witch lady.
Have you found your sister yet, dear? Edward kidnapped her? I'm
didn't see
confused. The bear was nursing her. Are you certain? And now it's wounded? Necklace? What necklace? Show me. My God. It can't be. There is a healing salve recipe in my book. Please brew it and bring it to the castle. I'll try to keep him alive. Hurry!
Why can't you do this? Where am I? Missing a hug. What do we gotta do? Magic root to ease the pain. Red deer's crown keeps blood in vein. Moonlight grains to gently treat lovers' leaves for heart to beat. Mandrake, deer antler, mistletoe, and moonbeams. Why the fuck do I get any of that? Hourglass, squirrel, garlic. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I see. It's one of those right now. Splash. Let's see. File set. By the looks of that, I would probably need one more. So this one. Scales, pouch, moon. There's the knob. There's the cone. Probably like a pine cone, maybe. Based off of like the general theme of the scene. And then a rose and a bat. So let's see. Scales. This one is scales. Pouch. So probably like a pine cone. And probably like an actual bat. There's the bat. Pine cone. Where would pine cone be? Here? Unless I got the whole cone thing wrong. Oh, I was right. It is. Okay. Where the fuck am I headed? I'm still in here? I don't have a hook for this. But I have nothing to measure. I have no ingredients. There's the mistletoe, but I don't have the other half of the thing that because she took it. What the fuck? So I'll check.
Not very far from this mystical.
Shut up. So I just need one more. Looks like an arrow. Got it. What the fuck? It's still saying that I needed it, like, in the hut, but I have nothing. I have no hook to give. I don't have, like, little bird head for that. So, what am I needing to do here? What is my action here? Oh. What's that for? So it definitely doesn't fit that. Oh, is it for this? To the swamp. Worthless without a vines. Looks like a mandrake. I could dig it out with the proper tool to take the root. I don't want to go in the tree. So we got the mandrake. Now we can go here. Oh, this is where we get the beans, I think. Need to clean and sharpen it. Is there a place for that? Oh yeah. We'll look at that in a second. But there was the whetstone. Now we'll look at this. Let's see. This. And then shorts. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. So now, go back to this. Grab that. Put that there. Then angle. So that way we don't get the beans. And apparently the bird emblem was on the plant? Why? How? Is there food here? There is. I just missed that. And then we need something to get that. can't go back to the castle, otherwise I'd suggest that, like, maybe we can stream it.
October 23rd. He proposed and I said yes. A young noble and a simple village girl. It's like a fairy tale. October 25th. His family is against us, but we don't care. We will meet tomorrow in the woods and leave this place for good. I'm so excited.
I can
October
definitely
29th.
hear it.
He didn't come. I went to the castle, but they told me he wouldn't see me anymore. I was only some toy of his. All his professions of love.
They were all lies! Curse you and your heartless kin!
Who summons the spirit of the abyss? Ah, yes, I see you, as I see all.
Then why did you ask?
Your disgrace will be avenged. The curse shall be bestowed.
No,
The pact is sealed. The price will be paid. I shall return to claim your own blood.
What the fuck?
Oh, what have I done?
October the 30th. The spirit of the abyss spoke to me. I was embittered and angry. I uttered words I now regret. Is any way to undo this curse? Is any way to... Huh? Is any way to undo this curse I've cast upon the Hogwartses? I didn't mean anyone harm. Why is she doing this thing? Because I thought it was a sister. Because, like, the lady at the very beginning looks a lot like our sister. Is she, like, our long-lost mom or something? It's probably our long-lost mom. The bear is, like, the guy that she fell in love with or supposed to be. That's probably it. We could probably, just put a nail for this. Yeah. Now we can fish. Watch half the game's cutscenes. Nice. So we can probably, go back, use the fishing hook, antler. Is there, like, a shifter or anything? So now I need to look for an arrow. I'm just making, absolutely sure. So this looks like it's not. Oh! Found it. Time to get some more.
But there is no drawbridge long enough, nor curtain wall thick enough to hold back the power of true love.
Gross.
For when two loving hearts burn faithfully as one, no barrier in the world can keep them apart.
Ick.
And that is how a young noble boy and a beautiful girl from the village fell deeply in love.
No, so that the village girl has to be beautiful. So then now we're doing this. Silargus? Silargus? I genuinely don't know how to pronounce that. The Hearth Blesser, patroness of comfort and rest. Giselle, the Hopebringer, patroness of lifted spirits. So now we can head back with the antler. Let's see. So we must grind the antler to dust. We need to chop up the tree. So we'll probably like use the weights for the level holes and then scale should be raised, otherwise how would I know what the stuff adding ingredient? So we need 7. And then we need 5 of these. 2 of these. Skill should be raised. Don't want it. How do I get rid of this? How do I get 3? Because I would imagine, like, I would put this on that, right? There we go. Now we got 3. We got the solve. Fast travel.
Please, hurry. Give me the salve.
Why are you tiny? How far away are we from this?
He needs to rest a while, but we'll be okay. I don't know how to thank you. I'm so happy we met.
I can
Now
hear
go
it.
and find your sister, dear. I have to take care of him, but I'll try to find some way to help you.
So what do we do?
I have to take care of him, but I'll try to find some way to help you.
Uh-huh. Sorry, this was loaded, so I thought there was something I had to do. Something to do here. Galleries too. Oh, now we can go through here. Give me that. Is there a shift one? Yes, I know what to do with this. Use this. Mug of wine, caterpillar, there's a caterpillar, toadstool, it's a mushroom, I believe. A lantern, feather, a helmet, crown, bullets, or the color. And glove, so it's probably like clover. An axe and a belt. Gotcha. I think that's the one. That's what's right. Let's do sharpen axe. Let's do this is the question. Yeah. So that was the toadstool. Then we need a lantern, a feather. There's the feather. Then thought it was like the horde that like you used to like blow into. Wouldn't that be this? But I guess that would be that then. What's this then? Can't really tell. Lantern. Trying to find where I would find bullets in a metal. So I think that's the... Where would I find bullets? Why do I need to look for bullets? There's something that looks like a gun. Oh. So we got an X. Then... I'm still, like, double checking to see if there's, like, a shifter or anything. Might have to look back into this real quick. So this kind of looks like a weapon of sorts. This looks like papers, and then there's just like a person outside. Or unless like this is like just one person outside of the paper, and then like this is like a whole separate thing. Which is probably what it is. Geleth, the guiding light, protector of those lost in the darkness. Full order. It's kind of weird. Do we need? There's an action to do here, but I don't know what it would be. Well, we can go back to the main hall if there's something for us to do here. Oh, we can oil the hand. So now we got 2 weapons. Nice. Use the axe. Hello. Maybe not a cookie, but I'll take the soda. Yeah, stream's going okay. Bit of a pain in my ass, cause, is it? Well, no, I don't want to talk about it because I know that it's gonna bring up, tears, but this is kind of all you need to know.
Yeah, I assume it's on.
Yeah.
I'm God, word, I
love you.
was practically by myself resetting since 11 to 4. So basically since 11 to 2. I wasn't by myself, but at most I had help for like 30 minutes.
That's
30,
5 hours!
30 to an hour. I had help for about both times where I started to go to the hut. Where I was starting to lean. It was just like call. At some point, like I kept up surprisingly. I don't think we helped at all. You might have held once, which is like you don't have the chicken.
Yeah. You need to lay it and blah blah.
Yeah.
Think stuff, think blah.
So, yeah. They better start bowing down in this week. This is the 4th time in a row I've had to do this. I am the sole reason they stay high up sometimes. I can confidently say I have something stuck in my foot.
Oh no!
I have a sweater on my foot. Someone stabbed me.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Do we have tweezers? I don't think we do. Well, like, that could, like, still get, like, a part of, like, the splinter, like, still stuck in the foot.
Oh, glad I got it.
Oh, you got it? So splinter?
It felt like it. What way was
Do you still feel pain in your foot?
It's kind of hurt. It's not.
Is it less? Then you probably got it. But yeah, look at this! Yeah, and, like, the hands were both outstretched like that, like it was weird, just like, oh, I'm sorry. If they were betrayed, someone informed the Baroness, the young master's overbearing mother. So yeah, this is basically like a parody of like a Beauty and the Beast thing, kinda, in a weird way. So there was this lady who I thought was our sister, but apparently it's some other lady who I think is the witch lady that we talked to. 'Cause she has like all of like diary entries and stuff, where she fell in love with a noble guy. But his mom didn't particularly like it, so she probably like threw something together so that way it would seem like the noble guy ditched her and was like just like leading her on and stuff. So then the lady is just like she threw like the heart into not the heart, the ring into this cavern that the people call the Abyss. And there's this demonic entity in the Abyss, and she like throws the ring in, like, curse you and your heartless kin. She was like cursing the noble guy who she thought ditched her. So then like the demon is just like, alright, bet, I'll turn that guy into a bear, probably. And eventually, I'm gonna come back for your blood, too. And then our sister is getting married to evil possessed Gaston, who is trying to kill me and the bear. So it's kind of like a weird mix of like a Romeo and Juliet and Beauty and the Beast kind of thing. If you really think about it. That's pretty much what I have gathered from the lore. I will definitely probably have to edit the description of the stream, because again, I thought I was the sister. So I was gonna blame her for all the ennoble evil shit. Could it be this young woman? You okay? What's the new fairy? Eileen, the faithful patroness of friendship and devotion. Let's see. This needs a handle. We don't have it. Oh god. That's great. Because somehow he knows that it's here. Bear insignia.
Whoops.
Okay. The hilt is incomplete. Probably get the strangle glued up because we need that for fuse. The hilt looks incomplete. Sorry, like that piece that we need. I'm October the 23rd. I gave her my grandmother's ring. A wonderful ring for a wonderful woman. My family will never accept our love, but it doesn't matter. We are leaving this place soon. October the 26th. How did my mother find out about our plans? They locked me in the tower and put guards at my door. They will not let me see her. So, yeah, exactly what I was thinking. November the 14th. I found an old secret passage leading out of my tower. I'll try to sneak out tonight and talk to her. Then we will run away. Nobody can stop us. How did you write this if you... Hold on. November the 15th. I don't know how or why, but in the woods I changed into a bear. Then I saw my father returning from the hunt. His horse panicked and threw him on the ground, breaking his neck. Jesus Christ! I didn't love him and he despised me, but I meant him no harm. I cannot see her again, not when I might accidentally hurt her. Again, how are you writing this if you're a bear? Are you a werebear? Days are passing by. How are you writing as the bear? The changes are becoming more frequent, and with each change I spend in my second form grows on. Okay, so it is like a werebear kind of thing. I can't stand it any longer. I must tell her how much I love her one last time. I must say goodbye before I change into the beast forever. That was on the 25th and the 27th. So that's like a rapier handle, where it's like, it has the card. I know that much. That is for this. Okay, so connect red with red. Oh, we can try it like this. That makes my job easier. Connect blue, green. That will do that. I do think it would probably just be better just to do that. Green with green. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. My love, I look through the window every night, hoping that I'll see the signs of sleep from the village and meet you at our secret hideout in Romeo. Every day without you is empty. I hate that we must keep our love a secret. I want to shout it to the world. Love you. My love, I can't wait for us to marry. And you're right, we must do it in secret. Then we must leave this place. We have to escape the gossip and your mother's rage. We need to find a place that's just for us. I'm sending you the drawing you asked for me. Yeah, like, doesn't that look like our sister? Like, I'm not crazy, right? Copper key. Is there, like, a fairy here or something I'm missing? Is that why we can come back here? Or is it, like, for the lore? I think it's probably for the lore, because I don't see a fairy there. Okay. I don't know why that's something that I needed to do, but it's cool that it's a thing. Sure this.
No, that reaction, but valid reaction, basically. You know, observing that?
Yeah.
I just watched, I just saw a panel of Reed Richards shooting a syringe into his forehead full of fentanyl, turning him into fentanyl, effectively killing him. He also used to be a drug addict. It's just like, Jesus, dude. Good lord, that is like completely random to mention on a stream like this. But
Yeah.
you're surprised knowing me.
Yeah.
I saw it, I have to talk about it. That's some bakery. Messed up stuff. That was normal read, I think. Yeah, I should tell you about my theory.
I do want to know your theory. Oh no, just sit down and laugh.
No.
You're a goober. Let's see. 3 pennants, a bird's nest, a dragonfly, here's a butterfly, full moon. Does the reflection count? It does. Lightning, a spyglass, there's a spyglass, ramrod, 12. Oh, I assume, we put the dice together and then we get 12. A candle, a lizard, there's the lizard, angel, we probably got wings on, and then 4. So we
I'm gonna
probably
be
should.
honest, I thought that corpse was entirely different. I got scared for a second.
What did you think it was?
I can't say.
Down.
No, actually.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Is it a spoiler for something?
It actually is.
Is it actually?
What I thought it was is a spoiler for something that I have to watch. So that we are going to watch eventually. So.
I should find a chain first. Well, if I can put that down. That
Do you want me to rant about it right now?
I am very tempted to let you rant.
Okay. This might help. So, I've been thinking for a while, that Duty's Day trailer, like, kind of cemented what I thought. Because I know Disney is a desperate company going through a lot. But I still have a part of me that they want us to not. This could be Paul McCoke, by the way, like, probably in realistically. At least I can put that up. But I've been thinking for a while, because there's been something wrong about it. I don't think Robert Downey Jr. I think they bait and switched us. I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is playing Duty. First of all, it's weird that that was as big of an announcement as it was. Just like 2 years, like it was last year.
I think so.
It was weird that it was as big of an announcement as it was, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I know they're making the movie, but clearly just like, you know, get it out there. But like, nothing. Not a word about that. Not a word. Like, literally nothing. And that always felt. And then there's the whole like. But after seeing the trailer, I think it's Steve
That was really loud.
more than anything.
Really?
That sounds weird. I don't think it's Steve. Turn it on.
But you think it's like Steve's an actor?
Or no, yeah, it's him. It's just like, you know, illusion or something like that. You know, reality warfare, whatever he's doing. Because it could just be.
That does sound like something to do with it.
Well, there's multiple reasons too. One, we've established how timelines work, and like to majorly change that, I think is genuinely a thing that we're not doing, because you have well established how timelines work. One of your most popular movies is all about that. That's not something you would just change. Just at all. Even bringing back someone is pretty common book standard. So that's one thing. Not only that, but even Thor points out that it's literally impossible. He shouldn't be here. It's like it's possible, it can't be you. I mean, one, first of all, he doesn't feel like Steve. Does not feel like Steve. Two, you don't mean to tell me that Mr. Peepaw over here, the guy who looks like a grandpa every time he's wearing clothes because he is from the 40s, has suddenly gotten a better sense of style when he was in the 40s. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's wearing clothes that, first of all, I don't even know if they were a thing then. And like clothes that just don't fit him. Like, even leather jacket is a little better, but not that kind of jacket. Right? More
Yeah.
like a biker jacket, because he does ride a bike. Motorcycle. But like, and not only that, they show him grabbing Romeo, and it's like the scene right before they show Doom stopping Stormbreaker. Not the same thing, don't get me wrong, that implies that Doom is worthy, but assuming there's all this reality warping stuff, and frankly, we have no idea what the extent of it is, and if it's to the extent that he's creating Battle World, then he can pick up.
I do love your theory, and I genuinely do think it would be a really good idea. However, especially with like the whole thing with Stranger Things, where like people would make connections like very similar to that with like, and like even then like there would be some cases where like the fans of Stranger Things would like try to make like big stretches and stuff.
Well, first of all, I'm one person who cares about it.
That's fair.
Second of all, I don't entirely believe this myself, and this could just be hope, very likely. It could, but I do think that there is something going on with Doom's identity that they're not telling us.
Yeah, because it genuinely does seem weird.
It's interesting too, because it looked like he had Nordic symbols on his gauntlets, which I think implies that he has like mythological Thor's gauntlets, which let you pick up Mjolnir. But I have no idea. That's purely like skepticism until you actually see it, because that's a very on-brand Doom thing to do, is to take parts of different armors and put it in his. He literally has parts of the original cross in his suit, justified against undead and unholy enemies like Dracula or something. Dracula can get nowhere near him because he has pieces of the original cross that Jesus was crucified on. Nothing's getting past that that's an unholy creature of the night or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that is the cross. That is not a cross. That is the cross. Now I get to watch a bunch of people use a panel of Dr. Doom to take out of context without knowing what's happening. People like to upscale him by showing that panel of him ripping Thanos' skull and spine out and like disintegrating him. Because like, oh my god, he killed Thanos and stuff. Okay, first of all, this is Thanos without the gauntlets. Second of all, this isn't base Doom. This is God Emperor. The cool thing about it is that that's not something he can normally do. Doom is strong. Thanos strong? Sometimes. And also, he fights like he fights Phoenix shortly after. Not Jean Grey, Phoenix less. Which I think is more impressive than fighting Thanos without gauntlets. Without the gauntlet. Because Thanos is strong without the gauntlet. He's not as strong as
So I was trying to like use this because like, oh, there's like this little indent thing and I could like use that to like poke it through and just flip it up.
beautiful.
That's what I would do, like if I grabbed that, especially since it was like right here. They probably think, okay, I should find it. He is stuck with stones. I'll need something fit about maybe this?
What? You found your loose screw, I guess.
The wedge sticks in the axle of the cork of water, but I need to pull it out somehow if I want to get to it. The barrel is full and heavy, but there is a spot for a screw, for screwing a tab. Key no left. No, but like I need a tap to like screw that on.
I still think the movie's gonna be garbage, by the Unfortunately, I don't care.
Yeah, but like it's still sad that like we can't even have like hope for stuff like that.
I can't.
There's a cross symbol carved in the stone. It seems
Like
familiar.
other projects, it's just not this one. This one looks just.
But I feel like that's like become like a lot more common, where like we can't really have like a whole lot of faith in a lot of movies because they just keep disappointing.
It's just with.
Yeah.
I have an issue with these. I don't even have an issue with Warner Bros. Right now.
Well, yeah, because like
The Super is actually good. But I'm still concerned because Warner Bros. Sucks.
yeah.
Not
At least they're bringing back the Wile E. Coyote versus Adam.
yeah.
But I haven't heard anything about it.
Watch them kids.
My love, I'm so happy we're leaving this place at last. No more hiding and sneaking out. This escape tunnel was quite helpful, but it was also dark and muddy. I'm happy I won't have to use it again.
I swear to God, if I get another email or check, I'm going down there or something. I do not stop. I do not care. I never use it. Touch it.
Pin the tunnel key upstairs in our secret hideout just in case.
What is up with people with historically accurate Odyssey? Like pure historically accurate. Like 100%. Okay, I can accept it not being 100% because it's a fake story. There is a cyclops, there's a witch, there's magical lotuses that you can eat that keep you stuck on an island. There's sirens. There's demigods. There's
it
the
would be
underworld. Shut up.
like it would be cool like if it was accurate. Like I won't even lie about that.
Not
But
even
like
the Odyssey, which was written at the time, is 100% accurate. Because again, it's not a real story. It's funny, by the way, Bucky wasn't even in the movie. Remember how everyone's complaining about Achilles and who's playing him? Achilles isn't in the movie. Because guess what? This fun fact. Achilles has like a really small role in the Odyssey. He's like seen. That's kind of it. He was there in the River Styx, I think, at the time. That was it.
that was it.
But
And people were
Achilles-
throwing such a fit.
Well, Achilles isn't even in the movie. He's playing a different person altogether. So basically, as far as I can tell, I forgot the name of the character, but it's basically a farmhand who joined the war, who shouldn't be there. They're not ready for this. That's their character. That is why they got someone like him to play. Someone small who looks frail. Which is really the fact that he's frail.
Well, like people are complaining about that.
Well, the outrage mostly came from the fact that he's played like that. He was a trans. Oh my God, there's a
Which I still don't get the
Oh my
outrage.
God, there's a black lady playing Odysseus' wife, man. It's if only they were a thing. Man, if only they were real. Well, completely fiction, not historically accurate. Black people in Greece, that wasn't a thing. They didn't have tan bodies either. By the way. They're completely like deaf.
Totally.
It's not like they worked out in the sun all day. And like, where they live too is also really sunny.
Like, as much as I hate, like, bigoted people like that, like, when it comes to stuff like that, like, I can't help but find it funny.
It's an infinite source of laughter,
Yeah. Cause, like, you cannot be serious. Like, you just can't. Can I use the brooch to lockpick the thing? I didn't want to touch that! Fuck off! Is there anywhere where I need to be? Only here. Okay. I love that for me. Fitting strap, screw, another brooch. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Cork in a bottle. Big, use the brooch as like a makeshift cork. Or grab this. Maybe? Oh! I could screw it in to pull the wedge out of the axle, but I won't do it. There, yeah. Scrap. Oh!
Yeah, I love when people try to make a gotcha moment. So this is how y'all wanted Mystique to show up to fight on Avengers Doomsday, so... Yeah, I did! I did want her to look like that. What's your point? Instead of the crowd that ran. Yeah. Go for that.
Give Mystique the bob.
As soon as I noticed the blue on her costume, I about lost it. That is just insulting. I hate crap like that. Why are you gonna make an imitation of it on a costume and not just do it?
Not just do it.
It
like
looks
genuinely just do it.
It looks worse because you're not doing it. You're just imitating the look. Oh my god, she is an espionage.
Like literally, like that's just adding more expenses on your hand because it would literally like cost less because you would need less fabric.
She is a deadly assassin and does espionage. She can look however she wants. So what is the deal?
What's the deal?
Either she's naked or she's wearing the worst suit I've ever seen her.
And her hair is like always like slicked back too.
Her hair is always slicked back and greasy, and then this one it just looks bad.
Yeah.
At least she had the right length from the other one, and sometimes she has a bob. At times.
Like, why can't Mystique just have the bob? Especially since, like, I've even seen, like, a trend where, like, I think the bob is, like, coming back and becoming a lot more popular.
Why can't she just have this turtleneck sleeveless look with the sleeves? Why is that hard to do? Oh my god, her shoulders are showing. Or, like, her hips are showing or something, if you want to do that.
So scandalous.
Like, have her, I think it's like the, like right here.
Like, even then, you can have the hips not show, and that's fine, but, like, why can't she show her shoulders? This isn't the fucking Victorian ages where, like, if I show a little bit of my ankle, I'm gonna be, like, burned alive for being a fucking street whore. You know? These are not those days. I'm sure I'm probably thinking that some people probably wish it was like that. That's just not the reality of what that is.
Oh, we won't do that, but we will do
We'll go with the roundabout.
No, we won't do that, but we will do a one-to-one of Gambit's costume, which frankly is a ridiculous looking costume, really. Which is fine, I love it. I am so tired of them doing that, by the way. Stop! You're gonna let him have a comic book outfit. You're gonna let Cyclops have a comic book outfit. But you draw the line at Mystique having shoulders.
And having a ball.
I hate that they do that so often. They cannot make their mind in the same movie.
They can't even like get anything that like that's something that looks vaguely like the skulls that Mystique is supposed to have.
Why even have the tiara at that point?
Why even have the tiara at that point? She hasn't had her tiara in a long while.
She's never had it. This is the first time she had it. And it's just a triangle or whatever.
It's just a triangle that just makes the wig look even worse.
Yeah, it makes everything look worse. Because it just stands out.
It highlights like how her forehead is not meshing with the style of the hair.
I think it makes her head look pretty.
Yes, it does, and I hate it. Like, and it also emphasizes that that the makeup is also done really poorly because it looks like makeup. It doesn't look like skin. It doesn't look like her skin.
Why can't she just be blue?
She deadass looks like someone that like doing a cosplay of Mystique.
That still looks better.
And even then!
Because again, she's not hard. She just needs to look like she's blue.
Yes.
She needs blue, she needs yellow eyes, she needs the red bob. That's kind of it. And
yes.
Skulls. And even the skulls aren't that important. It's just kind of who she is. She's getting that, I guess. Like,
I still need an ear up.
Like, it's annoying. Yeah, it's a period. It is a period. They did this in, like, the Marvels, and it annoyed me then, too. Because you've got Spectrum wearing a more modernized version of what essentially is her comic costume, which is fine. It's kind of what I expect. Modernizing the costumes. full live action, yada.
Yeah.
She's missing the coat. She usually has a trench coat going on, blue as well, actually. But she's missing that, but whatever. It's fine. She looks fine. And then you have Captain Marvel wearing her most comic book accurate costume today. It is a very simple one. It looks really good. The only problem is kind of dull and dirty looking. Like whatever, it still looks pretty good. And then you have Miss Marvel wearing the actual worst thing I've ever seen her wear. Her lightning bolt looks weird. She has all these panel lines. She has shoulder armor and nothing, no other armor. And it looks weird. It's like panel. You went from a basic, pretty good interpretation of the costume, but it's fairly like it. It still looks like she made it all ridiculous. In the same vein as that new Spider-Man costume, essentially. Like, he made it, but it still looks good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bad business. Dude, the costume that she made as a bird, like, in real life, is a better Miss Marvel costume. Like, yeah, she did make a cosplay before actually playing her live.
I remember you.
Part of the reason she got it is like legally spot on. She's a huge dork. It's very appropriate. It's honestly one of the best castings purely for how much more comic book work she really is. She's got that down. She's got the character down. I have no complaints about her actress. She's great. I know she's enjoying it, that's for sure. She's probably having the same reaction I'd be having, which is just, what? If I had to play someone like that. By the way, completely ridiculous. Speaking of this one, I know I'm going on completely unrelated tangents. It's probably going to be another time to be watching. It's fine. Speaking of this moment, I am so happy that they decided to get rid of her power in favor of something that frankly is more lame because it's more complicated. Just because they didn't want to confuse her with Mrs. Fantastic, who's going to be added soon. But they'll have 4 people who do the same thing on the new Avengers. 3 Captain Americas on one team. There are 4 Captain Americas.
I remember. I think you and I were talking about this either yesterday or like the day before.
I count Winter Soldier as a pseudo Captain America. He's not Captain America, but he's a super soldier.
He's a super soldier from around the same time, and he was really close to Captain America.
Yeah, he's also being Captain America before, it just doesn't really work out that well. He's not the greatest choice.
I put the ladder down there.
Who's a red Guardian, US agent,
Ladder.
Winter Soldier on one team, and you refuse to have 2 people who have stretching powers? What are you supposed to do with all the other characters that have the same powers? A lot of characters have similar powers. Can we never have a telepath just because we have Professor X now? No Jean Grey?
No Emma Frost.
No Emma Frost? You know what I mean? The thing that makes them unique is how they use it.
Yes.
Reed uses his
It's why in
stretch powers very differently from how Kamala does it. Kamala is a lot very bombastic with how she uses stretch powers, making giant fists, making herself huge. She goes all out. She's coming for it. She's very bombastic about it.
Whereas
He's a
Reed
scientist.
probably like
He's calculating. He doesn't do the goofy stuff that often. It's okay, come here.
Yep.
Most of the time, the way he does it is to wrap himself around people. That's one of the more common things he does. It's like hold people down. It's not obviously it's not that, but
obviously,
Well,
but
more-
it's what he usually tends to do. It's his dynamic with his team,
in
and
terms
that's
of-
another thing. That because
well,
like
no, but yeah.
well no because
It's just one of the ways that he commonly utilizes his powers.
but like using stretchy powers when like you are in a team would also look a lot different than you using stretching powers when you're by yourself.
Yeah, right.
Like, come on. And that would be interesting because, like, even though that the differences might be like very like small, but like the differences that are there do matter.
By
Because they
that-
also have their own personalities as well that make them different in that way.
And we know Miles is this world, technically. And if he ever becomes Spider-Man, we really don't have Miles.
Because that's another thing.
Because
Like,
he's also named the same thing. I swear to God, if they ever introduce Miles, I have a feeling he's going to be the after credit scene, by the way. Genuinely.
Mostly.
In my heart of hearts, I believe he's probably going to be out. Because we knew Aaron Davis was in the first one. He has a deleted scene where he calls Miles, so technically he doesn't do this. But the fact that Aaron Davis is this means that I'm going to assume that Miles exists.
Yeah.
Whether Aaron Davis is Prowler in this universe, he's supposed to be. That's pretty clear. That's why he's selling weapons and buying weapons for his whole Prowler thing. Debatable whether or not Kobe exists as Prowler, because Aaron Davis is not the original Prowler. He's technically the second.
No, it's okay. I couldn't figure out, like, what I was supposed to do anyway, and it's already, like, getting close to an hour, so I do kind of have to, like, cut it off anyway. But I do want to talk at least a little bit more before I start, like, closing everything up. Because, like, when it comes to, like, characters that have, like, this similar, if not the same power, like, the only reason why I can see an issue with that is if the characters themselves are way too similar. Like, if they have, like, way too similar backstories or way too similar, like, personalities or stuff like that. Because, like, even with, like, similar backstories, like, the results, like, of their personalities, like, the people they become from that can still be different and make them interesting, and they can, like, have, like, a good dynamic if they want to do, like, a crossover.
Marvel has had characters that are literally clones of a character be wildly different.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man has two other clones running around as Spider-Man. They are clones of Peter, and they're completely different people. Ben Reilly and Kane are two very different people characters. Ben Reilly is fairly close, but he's about as close as we've ever. He's not close right now, that's for sure. He's a straight up villain. I have no idea why he's a villain. He doesn't his character way too much. It basically makes everything about him completely pointless. He might as well have not been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to do the villain thing with a clone, I don't know why you didn't just go back to Kane or something like that.
Right.
I mean, that still would have been dumb.
It still would have been dumb, but it would have made more sense.
What would have made more sense is that if you're going to have Ben Reilly become a villain, have him be the villain to Kane. Kane doesn't.
Where it's like the clones fighting together, like fighting not together, fighting against each other.
The original good one fighting against the original bad one, and now have swapped spots.
Mm-hmm.
Chasm, which is the Super Bowl, even has a similar vibe to how Kane is. He almost feels like he's sympathetic. I don't think Scarlet Spider has any of his own villains. It's all like Spider-Man villains. Because it's Spider-Man.
He's fine.
Scarlet Spider, but stuff. It's still funny to me that people will complain that we can't have two people called Spider-Man with Miles and Peter. Yeah, we have two Scarlet Spiders.
I was gonna
who
say.
are both clones of Peter. From the same time.
Not to mention, I think it's also like the point of Spider-Man where like anyone can
Yes,
be
that is the
Spider-Man.
point. Anybody has the capability of being Spider-Man. Doesn't matter what you are, who you are, where you come from, what powers you've got.
Like Miles Morales is Spider-Man.
If you embody what it means to be Spider-Man, you're Spider-Man.
Yes. Exactly.
That includes Pastel Spider. I don't care what anyone says. Just because the character is chubby or fat does not mean they can't do anything. The webs can hold a literal T-Rex. I do not want to hear it.
The webs can literally like help like stop trains.
I have seen a spider
hold
T-Rex.
buildings together. And
I have
shit.
seen a spider T-Rex swinging around. I don't want to hear nothing. I know you guys aren't a fan of the comics because you're only using this to make fun of someone. You don't like the comics. Silence. Silence, comic book reader. Someone who has never read comic books coming through. Like, it's not hard.
I love you.
Even with what I know, I still do my research on this stuff. That's why I'm watching like 2-hour-long essay videos. I want to learn more. Like, I don't actually know that much about the Infinity Stones. So you know what I did? I
You watched
learned...
an
watched
essay video on the event.
From someone who's a reliable, trustful source on these comics, who does go through the comics, who spends the actual time reading the comics to tell you all of this stuff.
It's mainly why I really enjoy talking to you about, like, superhero and stuff and all that, because I know that you know more about it than I do.
I would read those, like, I still have to read a lot of those comics.
Obviously.
My opinion's not really fact until I actually read them, it's just the approach I have. And of course, I found out where to read them. The site got taken down.
Aww.
That always happens. I find, like, those sites, and it's someone talking about it being taken down. It's like, okay, well, now it does. I think Marvel Unlimited, well, that costs money. It's like a subscription.
Because, like, I would talk to my parents, when I lived with them occasionally about, like, superhero stuff.
When you live with them occasionally?
Well, no, like...
When you lived with them?
When I lived with them, I would occasionally talk to them
I know,
about superheroes.
it was funny.
Shush.
But you went off to boarding school or something.
Can you imagine me going to boarding school?
In a sense.
You think so?
Well, the military. But, yeah, like, that was, I actually learned a lot of stuff. Like that, but a lot of it's more recent stuff. That's how we most of these comics. I have more or less a vague idea. I definitely learned some minor details. But like, I knew Red Danny Catch, I knew how complicated the Ghost Riders were. Or like, you know, I just didn't know some, like, the most recent stuff because they're not caught up on the most recent stuff.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, when I talk to my parents about, like, superhero stuff, because they do like superhero stuff, but it was either, like, a factor of, like, I didn't know the right questions to ask because I was a little kid and I already had, like, communication errors as a kid. Or it was, like, a weird thing where it's, like, you just have to know a lot more because you're my lovely dork wife. Where, like, I've learned a lot more about, like, superheroes from you because, like, with my parents, I would get, like, the vague idea. But then, like, whenever I heard about, like, the heroes from, like, fans online and stuff, I just didn't really like.
Like Superman.
It was like Superman, yeah.
Well, like, you get
Because, like, I remember watching, like, the really old, like, cartoon of, like, Superman
like,
stuff. Yeah.
Super Friends?
It was Super Friends, but then there was also, like, a disc where it was just
What
Superman.
I'm saying is it like that era? Like that animation?
The backgrounds were a lot more painted.
It's probably the old Disney.
I think it's the old Disney.
It's weird that Disney has a Superman animation.
But, like, I loved those cartoons and stuff because, like, he actually felt like a good, proper hero.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad representation.
It was a really good representation of Superman. But then...
It's pre-crisis. That was all they had.
Yeah. But then, like, when, the heroes started, like, getting, like, their darker, like, edgy representation, then when the...
Well, that's not a joke. The 90s were like, they are known for the edge that happened around that. Whenever you hear someone talk about the 90s comics, they'll usually say the 90s edge. A lot of the time. They'll talk about it.
But for me, I'm specifically remembering, like, 2000s edge.
Well,
like, early
2000s. 2000 edge is built off the 90s.
It's built off of the 90s.
We're still stuck in the edgy era.
Yeah. Which is really unfortunate, because it genuinely, like, ruins the characters, and it makes me not like them at all.
Okay, let's not go there.
What do you mean?
Edgy eras of these characters from the 90s and early 2000s are not inherently bad. There are good stories in them.
Okay.
Nightfall for Batman, good story. Death in a Family, good comic, is a decently good story. A lot of Spider-Man stuff, except for the Con stuff around that time, was pretty good. That's what 1999 was.
But most of those are Batman, and Batman's like...
I just said two Spider-Man. I'm just saying Batman.
I genuinely misheard Spider-Man for Batman. I'm out of it. I'm sorry.
But let's not pretend Don't get me wrong.
But like,
It
Superman shouldn't be that edgy.
It opened the door for a lot of crap, is what it is.
I think that's more so what I'm trying
we got
to
a lot
say.
of edgy garbage because of it. But there are really good, a lot of good stuff in around that time, actually. Because they started taking it more seriously. And there was still lighthearted stuff going on.
That's
But then we got Frank Miller's Batman Returns, or Dark Knight Returns. And I never got why that comic was as popular as it is. No, really, I don't get it. It's like fine. It's whatever. It's not so good that it should have been permeating Batman for the past 2 decades. You know that suit he's wearing in Batman vs. Superman?
Yeah.
It's from that.
really?
And the costume he's wearing from that, it's from that. Him fighting Superman, it's from that. In that comic, he's like 70. And he wants to, and Superman's, because that comic does not understand the characters, by the way. Superman is actively working with the government and basically doing anything they say. Frank Miller is a hack that does not know the characters he's writing. Batman would never go out of his way at this point, at the point that they were at. Batman wouldn't go murder Superman. I can see that actually being a thing really early on. I actually don't know exactly for that idea. If it weren't for the fact that Batman had been a thing for the past like 2 decades already, just Superman is good.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that.
I don't know.
They don't have to be the same time. I think Superman should come after Batman.
I do like your interpretation of like what happened with the whole Arthur thing, where like I think like where it was supposed to be like appealing to like Superman's humanity,
Appealing
like,
to
he had a
Batman's
mother.
humanity because Batman realizes that he's killing a man or
Yeah.
a boy or whatever, someone who has a family, at the very least a mother. That makes him more human.
It was just the corniness of the mothers happening to share the same name.
Because that entire movie, he's fine. Like, if you do it right, he'd be finding an excuse to excuse that he's not human. It's in a similar way to Lex does.
Yeah.
He's a straight up alien. He does things that he can't do. He's too powerful. He can't be human.
Especially with all the shit that Batman has to deal with on the regular with villains. Like,
And
Superman is just another one.
And if you write that well, that can work really well because he has to really contemplate killing, and it really does feel like it's the last option. When Jesse sees about to do it, he gets reminded. He gets shown. No, it's a human. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Because
awful.
that's Superman's whole thing, because he is a person.
But that's also giving Zack Snyder way too much credit. It's
Yeah.
totally because they have the same.
It's totally because they have the same name, which is super corny and genuinely kind of bad.
Why did you say that name? It sucks because Ben Affleck is actually a really good
Because I
actor.
thought that they were trying to do some weird twist where they had the same mother.
No, their moms just have the same name.
Like, I thought that they were doing some weird bullshit of, like, them having the same mom and that Batman and Superman were, like, half-brothers. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, they were gonna do something like that though.
Wait, what?
At the explanation for superpowers in that universe was gonna be Kryptonians almost exclusively. Amazons, they're Kryptonians. They're just Kryptonians on Earth. That's why they can't do any of the same thing that Kryptonians do. By the way, that's why they're not nearly as strong as Superman. Just don't question it.
Just don't cuss.
Well, they're like part Kryptonian or something like that. And there's gonna be the explanation for most superpower being. I think Martian Manhunter was probably gonna be the same.
Why would you shrink your world so small like that?
Yeah, it also makes Superman not special.
Yeah.
Last son of Krypton, except for that one.
And that one. And that one.
And
And that one.
The only other last son of Krypton is technically Superboy, who's a clone.
And Supergirl.
But that's last woman. Last daughter.
Yeah.
She is called that. I think she is called that too, the last daughter of Krypton.
The last son and daughter, because I think they were
They're cousins.
Yeah, they're cousins. They were either siblings or cousins, I can't remember.
I mean, either way, it'd still be the last son and daughter.
Yeah.
No matter what. And then
I
there's
was
the
trying to
daughter.
remember their relation together.
And then there's, married.
What?
They wanted to get married. That's not a joke. They knew they were cousins. They actually explicitly said that, but they wanted to get married. They're like, fuck. It's not a fake. It hasn't been a fake for a while.
Thank
It was like
God.
the 70s or the 80s, I think. I think it was the 70s. Pre-crisis. Don't worry, she died. She died during the crisis on Earth, and then didn't come back for a while. She didn't come back for like 20 years or something.
Fuck.
But dude, she was not good. Supergirl was awful when she first debuted. She's not a well-written character to begin with. The well-written parts come later.
Like, an alien culture having, like, different, like, opinions and stuff like that can be interesting, but, like, I genuinely can't think of a way to write it without it sounding like a barely disguised fetish sort of thing.
Well,
You know what I mean?
No, it was Clark's idea. And he's raised on Earth. I mean, I know it was Kansas, but Jesus. It's not Alabama. Close, it's not quite. But no, it's Clark's idea. I think
What do you mean it's Clark's idea? I would have thought it would be like Supergirl's idea because like she leans more into like the Kryptonian culture. And
I think she's the one that thinks that it might be wrong. And he's like, it's fine.
That should be flip flop.
I know it's so weird. It is literally writer's manual stuff. It shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be flip flop. It shouldn't be a thing.
It shouldn't be a thing, but like if you genuinely wanted like there to be like like if you wanted to tackle like the topic of that in an interesting way, like you could have it be a thing where like Kryptonians thought that like incest is like normalized, or like maybe it's like a necessity thing because like they're the last son and daughter of the Kryptonians. But then Clark would genuinely be against it because he was raised in like Earth culture and human culture, and especially with the way that his parents would raise him, he's like, no, that's weird.
No, Kryptonian relationships are pretty similar to how Earth relationships are. They're not really that different traditions and all that, but more or less they work the same because they're pretty much the same.
Yes.
The difference is their biology and how it works for them. It's kind of because how the sun affects, because they have that extra thing of observing solar radiation.
That's another thing that I think that people don't really think about, where like it's the concept of like the last man on Earth, or like last man, last woman on Earth.
Yeah.
Because in order for you to like repopulate the planet like that, if there's only 2 people left, you would have to resort to incest.
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
It sure would not work. It would die out very quickly, and you would just suffer.
Yeah.
You literally could not do it.
And even if you could, there would be like very severe and really bad like consequences of that. Because again, you would have to resort to incest in order for that to work, which is why I always thought that the story of Adam and Eve was always kind of weird, because they were supposed to be like the only two that were really interacting.
But like,
until like much later, where there were like more humans, but they were like the first people made by God.
they've made Kryptonians more warmongers lately, and I'm not trying to feel that. Because
I get it, but then at the same time, I also don't get it.
well, when you really think about it, it's kind of confusing because you have someone like General Zod, who's a villain and was kicked off Krypton. There's a way to tweak it. You can't make them warmongers and have that work. General Zod is one of them, including them. His parents were probably scientists that didn't agree with him, but were going along with him for the sake of their sons.
It could be like a similar thing with the Earth, where like they do like prioritize their military, but there's like an aspect of the military that tries to take it too far, which would where you get Jones.
But like, I think it's just that nobody knows what to do with Krypton, which is fair because but like really, what do you do with Krypton? Anything that I can think of has been done.
Mm-hmm.
They're peaceful. Like,
I feel like if
their
Krypton,
warmonger has been done. That's saying or on the
I feel like if we want to like harness like the fact that like Kryptonians are actually like very close to humans, it should be a blend of that, because that's how Earth is. We have that constant battle of war and peace for like as long as humans have really been around.
Well, they've been depicted. Well, they've been depicted as like going planet, like taking over planets and stuff like that. But like, I will say the best interpretation of that is so far because it really reinforces the message really loud in a really good way. I'm just curious what they're gonna do with it.
I should probably start closing down the stream.
I was gonna say.
Because, like, if I don't, we're just gonna keep talking about, like, for hours.
So anyway.
Love you too. Thank you everyone who came to the stream. I really appreciate it. On Friday, assuming that my game didn't get corrupted from the crash, we'll continue and try and figure out like the ending for the room 3, and then like we'll probably see about like about also doing the room 4 in that same stream. I might just play like the rest of the room 3 like off screen, and then Friday's stream will be the 4th room game, and I'll just like recap and tell you guys like what I played through in like the very last bit, because like it's like the very end. Like, assuming that the game is like perfectly fine, it would genuinely probably be like only about like maybe 40 minutes of a stream. I mean, it could be an hour, but like I feel like a proper stream for Friday will probably just be to just move on and play the 4th game. And then Monday and Wednesday we will be playing more Kathy Rain, and we will play some more Revolutions. And with that, I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!